Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this August the 2nd, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, cut your own weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we'll be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, tropical weather outlook as well. Also take a look at the forecast for your Monday and Tuesday, the current watch and warning advisory map, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for severe weather for day 2 and 3, which is Monday and Tuesday, and also take a look at the rainfall totals over the next 7 days. So make sure you stick around to the entire video. If you also like these videos, share these videos, and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. This helps support my work, and that way we can reach 700 subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see I'm going to start in the Eastern Pacific first. You can just see some tropical waves there. Any of these could become tropical cyclones, even hurricanes over the coming days and next week. Atlantic looks pretty quiet. Got some activity across Haiti and Dominican Republic, across Cuba, South America, Central America, up toward the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, a little bit over toward Arizona and Mexico, and you can see a cold frontal boundary stretching from southern Texas all the way into southeast Canada. This is producing showers and storms right along that frontal boundary. You can see all the activity from the Gulf to the Carolinas all the way up into a portion of New York State and moving into Ottawa and Toronto, Canada, and a portion of Maine as well. But pretty quiet across much of the rest of the U.S., but a lot of heat is baking a good many places of the U.S. In the central and western United States, and that will continue for the next several days to come. Alright, let's continue to roll forward and take a look at your local forecast for your Monday and Tuesday, and it should shape up to look something like this here across the board. Alright, got some severe weather up here in North and South Dakota, Minnesota. Got some heavy rain, flash flooding in portions of the Big Bend area of Florida, along the Carolina coastal areas, South and North Carolina, then again up over New Jersey, Rhode Island, portions of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and a little bit over southern Arizona. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from the Mexico-U.S. border, from Arizona to Mexico to Colorado to Nebraska to the Dakotas, Minnesota, portion of Wisconsin, and right along the North U.S. and Canadian border as well. Then from New Brunswick to Maine to New York State to Ohio to Alabama, portion of southern Mississippi, southern Louisiana, southern Texas to Florida, Florida Keys, then the coastal waters, including Georgia and the Carolinas, all the way up toward Rhode Island. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Okay, let's roll on into your Tuesday forecast, and as you can see here is your weather features across the board for both days, where the low pressures, high pressures, cold front, warm fronts, and troughs are located in different parts of your local forecast areas. Alright, we've got some heavy rain, flash flooding over southern Arizona, and then we got thunderstorms and showers along the Mexico-U.S. border there as well, from Arizona to Mexico to Colorado, Montana to Wyoming to South Dakota to Nebraska, all the way over towards areas of Wisconsin, Lake Huron, Lake Superior, northern Michigan, then again from Ohio down to Alabama, southern portion of Louisiana, South Texas, Florida, Florida Keys, Georgia, the Carolinas, up to Pennsylvania region as well, and the coastal waters. Alright, otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into your current watch and warning advisory map currently across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board, and you can see where a lot of heat is building, where I told you in the beginning of the video. We've got sets of heat warnings in areas, and we got sets of heat warnings in the burgundy colors here across Arizona, Southern California, also into areas of Nevada, and also into areas of Utah and Nevada, and northeastern Nevada, and southern portion of Oregon. I got heat advisory there as well in the orange for areas of Oregon, down into California, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, North Texas. Also a little bit in the areas of North Dakota and Wyoming, special weather statements, and also some air quality alerts in areas of Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Montana, and a little bit in Colorado region, and these are red flag warnings here across Idaho, Montana, North and South Dakota, Nebraska, and a portion of Wyoming areas as well. I got air quality alerts in northeastern Texas, and a little bit along the upper Texas coast as well. Got some flood watches and flood warnings across the Panhandle and Big Bend area of Florida. And then again from North Carolina all the way into New York State. Pennsylvania, you're included. New Jersey, flash flood warnings in the burgundy color there as well. We do have a few little areas of flood advisories across portions of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Texas. Alright, we got smoke right advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the coastal areas of the Jacksonville, Florida region, the Big Bend to the Panhandle, Southern California to Washington State, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island, Western and Southern areas of Alaska, and then we got special weather statements inland. In the green we have flood watches, heat advisories in the orange, and some high wind watches and wind advisories there as well. Alright, continue forward. Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is Monday. Should roll out something like here across the board. Alright, we have Martin Restaurant Tucson, Valentine, Pierre, Sioux Falls, Philadelphia, Albany, Boston, just east of Burlington, portion of Vermont, New Hampshire, and then around Grand Forks, Fargo down to Aberdeen, slight risk, and elsewhere general thunderstorms in the lighter green. Tornado probability around Grand Forks, Fargo down to Aberdeen, South Dakota, and Minnesota regions. Damaging winds 5 to 15% across the board, 15% across the Dakotas and Minnesota. Alright, large hail, same locations across pretty much 5 and 15% from Nebraska into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Alright, let's continue to roll forward. Take a look at day number 3. We just have one little area here, Martin Restaurant Tucson, elsewhere just general thunderstorm from Arizona and Mexico to northern Michigan, and then again from Albany, New York to Tampa, Florida, Florida Keys to Houston, Texas. Probability should be around 5% around the Tucson area of Arizona. Okay, now here's the rainfall total. You can see out west, no precipitation across much of Texas. You can see heavy precipitation across Mexico, stretching into southern Arizona, a little bit in New Mexico, and then again from Nebraska through Iowa into Michigan, South Canada, and then you can see the model sniffing out something for the Cuba, Eastern Gulf, across Florida, the Bahamas, Eastern Carolinas, coastal waters, a little bit in the western North Carolina mountains, all the way into Pennsylvania, Maine, southeast Canada. So this is where the heavy precipitation is going to be the eastern U.S. for a while. So get ready for some much beneficial rains to come. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.